Radio.
Let's go!
With Sir Blackston and the Masked Hope.
Raw Impact Radio. I am your current reigning defending Raw Impact Radio champion. He is the Masked Hope, the greatest co-host on the face of the planet, dancer to the theme.
And hearing it for the first time, what feels like the first time.
I know, right? We did some things on the back end, so now he can actually hear what we're doing. This is wild.
It's crazy.
Yo, big news literally breaking right as we're about to go and record the podcast here. Two very big stories coming out of the TKO WWE camp. One, a deal struck, a $5 billion deal struck for the WWE's Monday Night Raw to begin to stream exclusively on Netflix, bro.
Well, Netflix is literally the only streaming platform I don't have.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You and me might be the only two people that don't have Netflix also. Like, I don't have it either. And they bumped their prices up too. I would expect there's probably going to be another bump after the end of this year when WWE jumps over there.
Oh, most definitely. I was using a friend's Netflix. I never even watched it. Like, I got the password and everything signed in. Never watched anything on it. And then they changed stuff to where you can't share households.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a brilliant money move. It's a brilliant money move for them. It's a brilliant money move for WWE. I mean, the exclusive, you're not going to be sharing your Netflix password means that, motherfuckers going to have to pay if they want to see Monday Night Raw. It's essentially putting your main product behind a paywall.
Pretty much. It's not just the main product too. Aren't they supposed to have like I don't remember if this was international or not, but they're supposed to have the premium live events, and documentaries and series, and they got like the rights to use WWE characters in movies and stuff like that.
It's a huge deal. Netflix will be the exclusive telecast for all WWE shows and specials outside of the U.S., including SmackDown, all PLEs. And as you said, like, they now have rights to a lot of the, WWE. This is a big deal, man. This is a huge deal.
It is. Yeah, I'm not happy it's Netflix. I thought Netflix was dying. Like, what happened to that?
I don't think Netflix is dying at all. I know they tried a few things last year that kind of said that this was one of the statements that they wanted to make. They did the Chris Rock live comedy special. No Chris Brown. Chris was the one that got smacked. Anyway.
So, whoa.
But they did the Chris Rock. I keep wanting to say Chris Brown. The Chris Rock comedy special live on Netflix, which was unprecedented for them. They had never done live anything before that, as I guess kind of a tester for are they able to make this thing happen? The infrastructure side of it. But the idea of putting on a weekly live program exclusively on Netflix, man. That's huge. That's huge.
Apparently, I read they were trying to get into sports for a while, and this will do it.
Yeah,
this will push them into that category, and you bring in along the whole WWE audience with you. Peacock is going to lose big time soon as January rolls around.
Yes.
There's going to be a massive dip in subscribers.
My man,
there's not a lot to watch on Peacock, so
not at all. This my man, what's his name? Freddie Mitchell, 27. He's the one that he tagged both of us in the post about this. He had the question. He was like, why would the WWE get out of the business of the WWE network and then only to move to another streaming platform? The overhead and the dollar bills, bro. WWE Network takes money to run. Like, you got to have folks that are constantly programming it, constantly creating content. If you're a tag on to another streaming service that they're going to pay you $5 billion for, I think that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, that's just business. That's coming out of your own pockets versus going into somebody else's pockets.
Right.
That's a no-brainer right there.
Now, kind of like with Fox, if things aren't working out after these first 5 years, it's a 10-year deal. If things don't work out and, mutual parties are not, seeing eye to eye, after 5 years, they can end the partnership. But it would have to be after 5 years. So 2030 is the earliest that we could see WWE Raw on another network. And honestly, I don't, the way that both of these companies are positioned, I think this might be a match made in heaven, bro.
I think this is going. I think it's going the full 10 years.
Yeah,
I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. This pretty much revives Netflix in my eyes.
Yes.
Only thing I would watch on Netflix was Stranger Things. And I didn't even
Things
watch the last season because I didn't feel like buying Netflix just for one show.
I was big on the Haunting series, the Haunting of Hill House, and all of that stuff. Like I thought that stuff was really dope. They've got a few bangers over there.
They keep canceling good shows when they happen. There was one like Santa Clarita's Diet. She was like a zombie, but she's still a normal housewife, and she's trying to be a zombie and be a housewife at the same time.
God.
So she's eating people and still like go into yoga and all that stuff.
These people have too many carbs.
It's a good show if you never watched it.
Yeah, I have to check it out. The other really big, even before we get into that, you and I have discussed in the past the idea of Monday Night Raw moving over to TNT or TBS, the Warner family essentially, and potentially displacing AEW. That now is something that AEW doesn't have to worry about because WWE has a new digital home.
Tony Khan just breathe a sigh of relief when this story came out.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Now the other shoe has to drop, as you mentioned. The other shoe has to drop, and that's that the NBA has to fall through.
Yeah. That's still another thing that's going to take a lot of TBS money if they could actually land the NBA. Yeah. But that's all the way. I feel like that's not all the way until next year as well. So
yeah,
they got to wait this whole year to see if they could land, if the Turner could land the NBA, and then they could negotiate a deal. That's too risky for me.
Well, with A&E, with AEW, damn it, bro! I am like, I don't know what's happening right now. What AEW needs to do is sort of take a lesson from the WWE. WWE, if you remember, there were some episodes where you were like, yo, I've never seen WWE do anything like this. Like the programming was crazy. It's almost like you're auditioning for these networks. You're auditioning for your next home. AEW needs to pull out all the stops. If I'm them, I'm going full force after Sasha Banks. I'm going full force after whoever can get eyes on my product and create an entertaining, inspiring, wrestling program that folks will want to pick up for their network.
Yep, you need to give them the reason to be like, oh, I can't wait and risk losing this. I got to lock this down now. So necessary.
It's the only way because, as we said last week, well, folks didn't hear it, but TNA is on that ass. Like TNA is they are eyeing that number 2 position, and if AEW ain't careful, they asses will be on YouTube, and you know what I mean. Like it will be like a real serious. It'll be a serious issue for that company.
I mean, Tony Khan got connection. He's a billionaire.
Yeah,
so
I exaggerate. You know what I mean, but you know. What I mean.
But yeah, I heard TNA's working on getting a deal. NWA's working on getting a deal. So they got people like biting at their heels right now.
Yeah,
they need to watch out. And TNA's close. Like they ramping up big time.
TNA didn't have very far to go either. Like TNA has been, they've been on point for a while. So the other huge story that came out this morning is that The Rock has now joined the board of directors for TKO.
And he owned 100% rights to the name The Rock now.
Which is huge because WWE is stingy about their names.
Yep.
They do not play that shit.
No, he can use it whatever he wants. So that's crazy. But yeah, about being on board of directors, what do they say? Like he's few people know the business better than The Rock, so he's a valuable asset to the company.
Right. Bro, this is a power move by Dwayne Johnson. This is a power. You want to talk about the head of the table? Okay. Bro,
he's Roman Reigns ain't
Roman Reigns ain't even at the drive-thru right now.
I'm saying, man. Triple H? The Rock is Triple H's boss now.
Bro, he is. Is he his boss?
Triple H is not on the board.
The Rock is Triple H's boss, bro.
The Rock is Triple H's boss.
And he didn't have to marry any of like the McMahons or anything like that. He's just,
playing chess, bro.
Exactly.
Chess, not chess.
He's playing chess, bro. Other bro is playing Super Nintendo. But I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you, this is unprecedented. I've never seen anything like this before.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm looking forward to it though. I think I read a report where he's bringing all of 7 Bucks production with him too. That's going to improve Netflix quality big time because 7 Bucks makes quality movies. So
they do.
Throwing that on Netflix, that should be a huge deal along with all the WWE stuff. It's big money, man.
Yeah, it really is, man. He's Man, that is just like that was some interesting news to wake up to. And now we look at WrestleMania and the potential of a Rock Roman deal. Man, you know what I like about The Rock, and I don't follow all of the folks were talking about some of his external endeavors and all of that stuff. I don't follow a lot of that stuff. But what I do like about The Rock is that he never really fronted on wrestling. Like, he's always been very proud of his heritage as a member of the WWE family, as a wrestler. You know what I mean? Like, he's never fronted on that, and he's in a position where it'd be very easy for him to like fall back completely away from his wrestling, from anything to do with wrestling. But any opportunity you get, he's up there. He's showing video chats with him and Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. He doesn't have to do that. This is the most followed man on social media. He could be like, fuck Seth Rollins if he wanted to. But he's very, very proud of his roots. And I, as a lifelong wrestling fan, I appreciate that from The Rock.
Yeah, man, he doesn't leave wrestling behind. He knows that's like ingrained in him and his family pretty much. Yeah. And he still like compliments current wrestlers. Like when he visited Raw, he posted something about Rhea Ripley, how she's a great talent and doing such great work out here. And she was just like, oh, yeah, The Rock something about me. So it's like, yeah, man, he's constantly giving back to the wrestling community. That's one thing you could never say that he left and didn't do anything for anybody. He is constantly.
Facts. He's getting a lot of a lot of people are upset with him right now because of the possibility of him, doing the main event thing at WrestleMania. All of the Cody guys and F The Rock and all this other stuff. But you can't front on him. You got to put some respect on that name that he now owns.
Saying, bro. You know what I mean? This is an actual WrestleMania draw. This is I'm gonna get so much hatred for this, but this is Hulk Hogan versus The Rock of the modern era.
Right. And
waiting for the backlash.
Infinitely bigger than that, because The Rock is infinitely bigger than Hogan has ever been. Like, The Rock reaches way more people than Hulk Hogan ever has. What was it? Stephen Lally was saying that this may not be related, but he was saying that this sign of The Rock. I'm sorry, not The Rock, but Netflix, the WWE, the partnership or whatever shows that wrestling is as big as it's ever been. Bro, if Netflix were around in the 90s and this partnership happened back then, this would be world shattering. Okay, this would be breaking news all over the place. When you're talking about 10 million people a week watching professional wrestling between WCW and WWE, 10 million people on a regular basis, and these are just the ones that paid for cable? Like, it was, problem if you had Netflix back in the day and you said, I'm moving this whole thing exclusively to this platform.
That would be crazy. That would be world altering right there.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with The Rock. I don't even know why it came to mind, but still.
No, it's related. Hogan, Rock, 90s, all that good stuff. But crazy, man. It's crazy.
Speaking of Hogan, right? They aired the vignette last night for 40 years of Hogan, and then they aired a second vignette where he was talking about the Rumble, okay? Listen, let me explain something to you, all right? Do not threaten me with no damn Hulk Hogan being in the Royal Rumble. I do not want that shit. I do not want his red and yellow ass.
I want him in there, brother.
He better fucking not. He better not.
Bro, for one reason and one reason only. We all
Is
saw
Nia
that
Jackson there?
Clip. We all yes, her too. Everybody. We all saw that one clip circulating on Black History Month, like last year, when it's just Hulk Hogan and just like 10 black people in the ring, MVP, Lashley, the Street Profits, everybody just in the corner. Hulk Hogan just taking his
God,
down.
yo, that's hilarious.
The only reason, the only singular reason that I want Hulk Hogan in the Royal Rumble. If they reenact that moment, bro.
What was that? Was that a meme or what? That was a meme?
It was a meme.
Oh my gosh. No, I need to see this. That is hilarious. I thought you were going to say because you wanted Nia Jackson there to do her thing.
Oh, yeah, she can be part of it. She 100% be part of it. I want her in there.
Oh, man. Yo, could you imagine? How old is Hulk Hogan? He's got to be, what, 70-something? Bro, Hulk Hogan is 70 years old. All right? He's 70. He might crack his hip talking. Let's calm down here, okay? I don't want to see this man get injured.
Bro, he's had like 20 back surgeries. Maybe not that much. Like 10 back surgeries at least. Tell him he's going to get back in the ring and take a bump? We know he ain't taking a bump.
Yeah, I know. He's going to go over the top rope. No, he's going to book himself like Shane McMahon did back in 2021 or 2022, whatever year it was.
You imagine his feeble ass just... oh.
What am I going to do, brother?
Yeah. I sent you that clip through TikTok.
All right, bet I see it on my watch. Let's take a look at it. Oh man, a lot of things happening this week, including the Royal Rumble. Now, a little bit later on, we're going to do our Rumble predictions. Yeah, we have our Royal Rumble predictions coming up. Of course, that is for the Raw Impact Radio Championship, which rests comfortably over my shoulder. You know, no threat from anybody around these parts. You know what I mean? Of this thing here being taken away from me. But
Honey in the Bank.
oh God, I forgot about Honey in the Bank.
Yeah. I did too. After I finished that bottle, I had to get a new one.
He's like, Honey in the Bank is now brought to you by
New sponsors.
New sponsorship. Oh man. Anything else going on in the wrestling news world? I know we talked a lot about the Netflix merger and The Rock, but I'm sure there are other things happening in the world of wrestling.
There's so many things happening in the world of wrestling. You talking about Finn Balor contract expiring?
Bro, I was surprised to hear about that.
Yeah, apparently after WrestleMania, his contract is up. So I don't know if it's immediately after WrestleMania, but that's another one to add to the list of so many people.
Now, has he indicated that he is interested in perhaps a change in direction?
I don't see not that I've seen it. I don't see why he would. Being in Judgment Day alone has been great for him, in my opinion.
Let me ask you a question. If you were Finn Balor and you had to choose between being in Judgment Day or being over in AEW with your brothers, you got Kenny Omega, you got the Bucks, you got the Elite, and you got all of the makings, Jay White. Oh man, you got all of the makings of a really dope ass reunion. Man, that would be a real historic moment for the world of wrestling. Are you absolutely solid on Judgment Day?
Yeah, you gotta go with the thing it's already working. You're already on top of the card. And I wouldn't risk that if it was me. But you never know. He might be looking for a change. So.
Now, was Finn started the Bullet Club, right?
I don't remember. I don't remember if it was him or AJ Styles. It wasn't AJ Styles.
No, I think AJ picked it up. I think Finn started the Bullet Club.
Possibly.
Man, possibly. And they're kind of dissolved over in New Japan. I mean, it'd be cool if that property came to AEW. And we were talking earlier about getting some eyes on that product, man. Could you imagine if Finn were to revive the Bullet Club in AEW?
AEW should definitely make a major run for him because they need like 2 or 3 big names to get people interested in it again. Because it's like AEW's just there now. It hasn't been anything major happening, and it's been the same people they have for a while, and they're signing. I wouldn't want to say lower people, but people not quite main event level.
Yeah.
And bringing them in, but they need some big names to revive interest in the product.
Man, this is truly one of the most fascinating times in wrestling history, dude.
Yeah, like, there's the best time ever to be a wrestler. There's so much going on. There's so much news. I'm waking up to news. Right. I need to do a video after this. So I was like, yeah, it's just great. It's busy, man. I'll take it.
Oh man! So last night, CM Punk and Cody Rhodes came face to face in the middle of the ring on Monday Night Raw. Did you see that segment?
I saw about half of it. I saw up to what he was saying about Dusty. How Dusty's like, look out for my look out for my son and all of that.
So you saw like the first part of it. Punk would go on to say that he, yes, Cody Rhodes kind of grew up with the silver spoon in his mouth, but CM Punk's dad was an actual blue collar guy. And do you want me to spoil this promo for you? Like, are you good with that?
No, go ahead. I spoil all these stuff for myself every day.
You know what we're going to start doing is start bringing this stuff in on the sound tip. So that way I can just play it and then we can hear it and all of that good stuff further down the line. But essentially he said that I'm the actual American dream because you had things fed to you. And then Cody came back and said, well, look, after your pipe bomb, you really inspired me. In fact, I went out and I did all of the stuff that you wish that you did in your pipe bomb. So I guess I'm more CM Punk than you are.
That is not a lie. That is not a lie.
Bro, they ate. That promo was great. Some people were giving it shit. I loved the promo. It's the most that I've ever felt about Cody Rhodes. That was a fire ass promo, and I would not mind seeing this feud, You know, I mean, if we're just setting things up as a backup in case Seth does need surgery, I would not mind this being the main event of night one.
This is why I love Cody Rhodes, because he did what CM Punk wanted to do or said he would do. And he actually succeeded in it. So this is why I liked Cody Rhodes in the first place. All the extra Homelander stuff, politician stuff, is what makes me
that gives me pause, man. Even last night, he's cutting his promo, and CM Punk is talking, and Cody gets on. Well, you're not I'm like, motherfucker, nobody talks like that. Talk like a human being, bro. Talk like a person. You don't talk like that in real life. I hope you don't. Let me get a number 3 with extra fry. Like, I hope that's not the way that you order at a drive-thru, bro. You know what I mean? Like, be you, bro. Please.
I'm gonna sound like I'm just hating on Cody Rhodes, but even his smile is just fake.
Yes. Oh man. So there's a part last night where the two of them they're looking face to face, right? It's Cody Rhodes looking at CM Punk, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, yo, this really does look like Homelander and Soldier Boy staring at each other. Like, the visual looked like those two, and I'm like, and when you think about their stories, they kind of are like Homelander and Soldier Boy.
Yeah, I didn't think of that, but yeah.
Bro, just like him, man.
Bro, they literally just running back the boys.
It really is. It's like the boys in WWE. That's what you said, but I said it in another way. But but man, I'm fired up. But when do we actually get the payoff from this? Yeah, they're going to lock up, I'm sure, in the Royal Rumble, and there'll be some overlap. But when do we get the actual match?
If not Elimination Chamber, Royal Rumble. I mean, WrestleMania.
I'd be here for it, man. I don't know why the idea of The Rock and Logan Paul having a promo battle just popped into my mind, but I don't know. I think it's because they're two social media folks, and
who would win that though? Because The Rock's old.
The Rock is old.
He's getting up there. I don't know if he can, wit wise. Logan Paul might eat The Rock. I have a
video coming out of things that The Rock had better not do in his feud with Roman Reigns. And let's just say if he does any of that stuff with Roman or with Logan, it's an L for The Rock, bro.
I don't feel like Roman would eat his family like that, though. I feel like Roman will take it easy.
Did you hear the Jimmy joints? He's the one that put out the idea. The J joints. He's the one that put out the idea of which one are you? Like,
see, you didn't even know which one was.
It is fucked up. Yo, the gaslighting has been incredible. With Roman's a professional gaslighter, bro. He's a professional gaslighter, man. He was like, what did he say? He was like, yo, Jimmy, go get him. He was like, I'm Jay. Doesn't matter. So good. He's just an asshole. Oh, you got to have him in The Rock. It's no other way.
And now I want it.
There's no other way, bro. So that is that. Anything coming out of Raw that you wanted to talk about? I know Seth did not relinquish his world championship.
Yeah, that's something I wanted to talk about. I'm surprised. I expected WWE to vacate it and not even have a tournament, just have the top contenders face off, like triple threat between Drew, somebody else, and somebody else.
Drew, Cody, and Punk.
Yeah.
What I was thinking is they would just put it on the line at the Rumble.
Didn't they do that before? When was the last time they did that?
They did that a couple years ago with, I think Brock came out on top there. Or was it somebody? They did it a couple years ago. Where it was for the WWE Championship. I thought that they would do something like that. They did not, but I thought that would have been interesting.
That would be interesting. I feel like that's too risky in my opinion, though. Somebody slips up and you have the wrong person being champion, and we didn't want them to be champion. But at the same time, you get to extend Seth Rollins' reign.
Yeah.
He can keep going. You're doing it with Roman. Why not do it with Seth?
Yeah, and that was a big thing there because folks were saying, dang, he might have to relinquish, if he's going to be out for 6 to 8 weeks. And I'm like, Roman Reigns has appeared like 4 times this past year.
He is regularly out for 6 to 8 weeks.
If you good with Roman doing it, you gotta be good with Seth doing it.
Yeah, they're already doing it. You gotta look at places like the UFC. You don't see the main champion
no
every week.
Not at all.
You see the main champion like once every 3 months. So what?
And a
Why
lot
not
of
do it here?
a lot of folks might not remember this, but back in the 70s and the 80s, you didn't have the champion wrestling every week. You'd see the champion once every other month. You know what I mean? Doing his thing. It wasn't a regular thing, and it was a big deal when you saw the champion. Like it's a big
Exactly.
deal when Roman pops up.
It was a special occasion.
Yeah.
That's how they should treat it.
Yep.
What's ironic though, Seth was going off on Roman about being a workhorse and all that stuff, and then look what being a workhorse got you.
This is why we
He's off. So.
Gotta slow down on the mouth. You know what I mean?
Bro, things Seth Rollins says always comes back to life.
Not just I mean, look at John Cena and his words about The Rock and how now essentially he has become what The Rock was.
Yeah, and he publicly apologized.
Yeah, you gotta watch them words on their way out because you'll be eating them later.
That's what I'm saying. At the time, I didn't really think of it.
I get it.
Being in this position now, I just want to apologize.
There sounds like a lot of fun happening in the background.
Oh man, it's a wild time. Big man out here, just we're talking about The Rock, all right.
So look, let's take this quick break. We'll come back. We'll do our Royal Rumble predictions, and I know a couple of people asked questions, so we can answer those questions too. So let's take this quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
Have feedback on the show? Email us at rawimpactradio@gmail.com. Raw Impact Radio with Sir Blackston and the Masked Hope.
You look perplexed.
What's up with the 80s jam,
Bro, you don't know what that is?
No.
All right, well, that's your theme for this week. That's the old school Royal Rumble theme. They used to play that every year when the Royal Rumble would come around. You'd have the floating R and all of that shit, CGI from back then. It was awesome. It was awesome.
That sounds like it's from the 80s.
Yeah.
Raw Impact Radio. It's your Cyndi Lauper, the Masked Hope, along with your, who's the one from the 80s? Twisted Sister. Sir Blackston. Twisted Sir?
Twisted Sir Blackston. You know what? I feel like that might be a new mask. Okay.
I hope it is.
A new disguised optimism. Yeah. So, bro, the Royal Rumble is this Saturday. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is I don't recall it ever being so difficult to pin down who is actually going to win this thing.
I feel like it's pretty obvious. It's going to be Cody.
Are they playing too far into it?
Like how?
Because I've heard 9 times last night that Cody would be the first person since Stone Cold Steve Austin to win back-to-back Royal Rumbles. No one has done it since Stone Cold Steve Austin. Cody Rhodes won't do it since Stone Cold Steve. I've heard it so much that it's almost like they're telegraphing it, making me want to see it, kind of like him finishing his story last year, and shit ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, that's why I feel like they're either gonna go one of two ways with this. They're either gonna go with Cody because they're feeding it to us right now, or it's going to be the complete opposite, and Punk's going to take it. And that's why they're feeding it to you that Cody's going to win, because they're going to give it to Punk.
I would be here for I'd be here for Punk winning it.
But the reason I think it's Cody is because they didn't give him the championship when they promised him the championship. So what's a good consolation?
Who promised him a championship?
Go down in the history book as one of the few people to win the Royal Rumble twice.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Who promised him a championship? When did this happen?
Vince McMahon.
Did he really?
Sort of.
It's implied.
It's implied when he signed, because he came in. He said out of his own mouth when he came in, he's like, I want that championship. My family never had it. I need it.
Okay. Which story are we talking about here? Because if we're talking about the story of Cody Rhodes, him finishing the story would be him winning that championship in a retirement match and then walking off into the sunset. This is more of like the story of him and his father and his brother not getting it. But when you finish that story, you do start a whole new story.
Because that's why he's going to lose it right at the next pay-per-view. So
Okay.
all right, you had the championship. Give me that back.
You're going to lose it at WrestleMania Backlash.
Ew. That just made me feel dirty.
Oh man, so it's only 4 matches announced so far for the Royal Rumble. You have the men's Royal Rumble match, the women's Royal Rumble match, the Undisputed Championship match, the Fatal 4-Way, and the United States Championship match. I don't think that there's another. I don't think Gunther's doing his thing, no tag match or anything like that. So I think that's where we are, right?
That sounds like where we at. All right, let's. What do you want? The red block or the blue block?
All right, sir. What is in each block?
All right, the red block. The red block. We got the men's Royal Rumble match and the United States Championship match with Logan Paul and Kevin Owens. In the blue block, we had the women's Rumble match and the WWE Universal Championship match with Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and LA Knight. Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with the blue block, sir. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the blue block. So which one do we start off with? I guess the Undisputed Championship match, right?
Yeah, let's start with that.
All right. So first off, I can totally see Randall Keith walking away with this championship here. By the way, since it's a 4-way, do we get like 2 picks?
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
All right. So my first pick, it has to be the head of the table, Roman Reigns. You got to go Roman Reigns. First of all.
Sucker. Yeah, I don't see any scenario of Roman losing this before WrestleMania. No.
Right.
All right, so I guess since you picked that, I'm going to choose, since you like Randy Orton so much, I'm going to choose Randy Orton.
Oh, I showed my hand.
Yeah, throw a wrench in that.
Damn it. Do I have to pick somebody else? No. Let me stop. We'll go with LA Knight. Yeah. Sorry, AJ. AJ's my guy and all. I just don't. They're not doing enough with him right now.
I'm completely fine with AJ. You see how ripped that man is?
He's ripped.
Did you see those abs?
I did. Did you see that victory that he put? Oh shit. Oh, never mind. But anyway.
Wow.
Sorry, AJ, but it is what it is. It's my guy.
Well, if somebody, don't forget, someone can still win by disqualification and stuff like that. So
you can, dude, in a 4-way. There's no DQs in a 4-way.
What do you mean?
There's no DQs in a 4-way. 4-ways are inherently no DQ, no count out.
That is malarkey, sir.
If Randy Orton gets hit with a chair, who wins the match?
Whoever he hit.
Huh?
Whoever he hit with the chair wins the match because he's disqualified and the person was put at a disadvantage.
That would be an interesting shift from the WWE. Yeah, you know, you got a point. But no, you can't lose by disqualification. Yeah, it's back in the Attitude Era. Okay, back in my day. Okay.
Grandpa.
The every WWF championship match was no disqualification, no count out. Like all of them. If there were a championship match, that match was automatically no DQ, no count out. Because they knew shit was going down. All right. Well, now that I got that out.
Anyway, so in the red block, we got the United States Championship, Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens. And I guess this is my pick now. So I'm going to pick none other than the one, the only, Logan Paul.
Really? To retain over Kevin Owens?
To retain over Kevin Owens. I don't see. They are making too much. They're getting too much advertisement with Logan Paul holding his title.
Yeah.
He is everywhere. I seen him I can't remember the commercial off the top of my head, but I seen him like an ad where he's holding his title and it's like, oh yeah, I'm U.S. championship at the WWE. It's like, that's free promotion. He would not be wearing that championship and he would not be mentioned in WWE. But because he have it on there, they're like, oh, what's that? Oh yeah, I'm in the WWE. So I don't see him losing this anytime before WrestleMania.
That is pretty fire. You better believe that was paid promotion too. Somebody's
100%.
making a bag off of that. No, but you bring up that is Kevin Owens can do that too. I mean, but like mostly to the people in his neighborhood, and maybe the people at his kids' school and all that.
Canadians like they matter.
Damn. Don't get me beat up. Canada is responsible for 40% of my viewership, sir. What are you talking about? I love the good people of Canada. What are you talking about?
I could do that because Canada is not even on my radar. Like, I literally have more South Africa than I have Canada.
Am I hearing Youngboy say Canada?
It sounds like it.
It sounds like he's saying Canada. That's right. Go Canada, my guy. My guy.
The heel turn of the century.
That's right.
My own flesh and blood.
That's the head of the table over there, buddy.
Wow. Okay.
So I'll go with Kevin Owens, and I'll be cool with that. As you said, I can't see, them breaking away from that unless they had perhaps another ambassador who had billions and billions of followers across all of social media that just joined their board. Who needs Logan Paul when you got The Rock? What? The Rock.
Just because you got the head of the table, don't mean you need to throw away all the dishes. You still need those plates, man.
Get that bowl out of here. Nobody needs that damn bowl.
We got a turkey. Let me just eat it with my hand.
Get that plate, motherfucker, out of here.
I'm gonna throw away the gravy bowl just because I got a turkey serving tray.
Oh man. Yeah, no. I'll go with Kevin Owens. I think he's due. You know what I mean? It's been a very long. When the last time you saw Kevin Owens with a championship?
That's exactly my point.
Oh damn.
Well,
look,
anything gonna be now.
Anything can happen in the world of the WWF.
Can it though? We can pretty much say like any advertising. Stop saying Canada.
Rock bottom young boy. That's funny.
So, come here.
Oh man.
But yeah, no. Logan Paul taking his championship.
All right.
Let's move on to back to the blue block, the women's Royal Rumble match.
Now, the way that we're doing this, we're not picking people because we don't know everybody who's going to be in there. So if you have, for instance, Naomi appearing as like a surprise, we wouldn't know that. So there's no way to say that Naomi would win it. So we're doing odd even. So for this one here, I'm actually going to select even. I'm going to select even. So I will be rooting for numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, and you can go on. I know we all graduated from the 3rd grade, but those are going to be the folks that I'm rooting for here. Oh, well, some of us were beating up the parents of our classmates.
That's why I didn't graduate. Since you're gonna go even, you know what? I'm gonna say the men's rumble now. I'm gonna go even in the men's rumble.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
fine then. I'll be rooting for numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and so forth up until 29, but not 30.
I was gonna wonder how far you could go.
F30.
I can't count on.
So I'm down for it, man. I'm excited. This is the one, like, out of all of the matches, the women's Royal Rumble is the one that's like really perplexing me. I'm like, I don't know who's gonna win this damn thing. So
There are so many options, man. I actually even consider like Bailey might take this.
Bailey might take it. Sasha Banks, Dakota Kai could come in and eliminate Bailey, and she take it. And Naomi and Bianca's in there. They got a really talented field, man.
Jade Cargill.
She's got to pop up, right?
She has to.
She's got to pull up.
If she doesn't, that's wasted opportunity.
Bro, if she pulls up and Bianca beats Io Sky Shirai, bro,
all thy.
That'll be a banger, bro.
Well, it's gonna be a beautiful one. I feel like it's gonna be good. I am going live on TikTok for it too. So.
Oh, you are? You're doing you're gonna stream the whole thing live?
Yeah.
So we can watch it on your screen?
Nope. I ain't getting.
I ain't doing all that shit. Nah. I tried to do the reactions in my little recap-y way. I'm scared to go live, man.
Bro, there's people that I guess they don't care about their lives. They just stream the video.
I'm like, bro, geez, that's all kinds of copyright and all of that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. What is it, like a $500 fine and like 5 years jail time?
I make 13 cents a week. I am not trying to mess around with any of that stuff. I'm good to go.
I'm good, bro. I'm good. You can listen to it.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna get me a copyright strike.
If you turn it down pretty low. All right, here we go with these questions. We'll start off with a new person, Dane McPott. Bro, how dope of a name? How dope of a name, Dane McPott?
That's interesting.
Do you think Punk botches something in the Rumble or gets
hurt?
Oh,
sorry. Continue.
Or gets hurt?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, yes, even yes, sir. For the second
double. Can I double yes?
No.
Do you think Punk botched? Yes.
Bro, you got to protect the other half of your main event. You got to protect CM Punk. You got to have CM Punk protected. I would expect him to come out late in the Rumble
Is there a number 31? He's coming out at number 31.
What did we say? Who did we say was going to be number 31? The Rock? We said The Rock was going to be number 31.
The match is over and everything's in the last person's hand. If you smell.
After Cody has tossed everybody out, and then we get another countdown of 10, 9. Oh, my God, that would be great. And The Rock comes out, eliminates Cody. Oh, my gosh.
Look at Triple H.
I'm just picturing Tio and Kabi and Phil, everybody just crying in the middle of the street.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
Punch in the air. Oh,
Number 31, The Rock. No, I don't think CM Punk will injure himself. I don't think he'll botch anything. CM Punk is solid in the ring. People put some respect on CM Punk's name, bro. Put some respect on that, brothers. Phillip Brooks, put some respect on Philly's name.
He's had a match, right? He had a dark match with Dom Mysterio.
Yeah, at a house show in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
The brother can go. I mean, we saw what he did with Samoa Joe, right? Did we see that? I didn't see it. You guys saw it.
The time he got injured or the time he got injured?
No, he didn't get injured. Things happened
he got
before.
Hurt. Okay.
No, he hurt somebody. He started clocking motherfuckers and got fired is what happened.
He's like, I'm not getting injured this time.
Yeah, that'll be the story of this one. Punisher Martinez. These injuries don't stop. Too many injuries in 2024 is a curse. Do you think the 2024 is cursed with injuries? Dude, I hope not. We're only, 3 weeks into this damn thing?
Yeah. I don't think it's cursed. Injuries happen in wrestling, and there's just more of a magnifying glass on everything.
Is it fair to say that someone has gotten injured on every episode of SmackDown this year? Has that happened?
That's it. The year just started. So you can't say that. You can't say that.
Oh. Damn it. Punisher.
I don't think it's cursed, though. Injuries just happen in wrestling. The wear and tear. People are going to get injured. So
this is why they need off seasons or part-time schedules.
I always thought it was a good idea. Have them run for a couple months, take a couple months off.
Yeah.
And when they come back again, it'll be exciting.
Yep.
Not just full 300 nights a year. That's you're asking for injuries.
Yeah. Now
that's the nature of the business.
There is one outstanding performer who is due for a huge return. Okay, and when it happens, the world is going to just. Asses are going to blow up left and right. Omos. Because when Omos comes back, okay, at the Royal Rumble, I'm assuming he's going to come back and eliminate everybody, outwork everybody. No one else is using that. He's definitely, you know what, that is my new pick. Who did I pick before? Omos. Omos is going to win the damn Royal Rumble.
Just Omos. Forget all the even odd stuff. Just Omos. I'll take that deal, sir.
Freddie Mitchell 27, I guess the CM Punk Cody Rhodes promo was on the screen when I asked the question. He said, I'm sorry, this promo was flat. Meanwhile, here's your WrestleMania opening match. Just saying. Could you imagine? CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes opens WrestleMania.
There's no way that's opening. No way that's opening. That's a big match.
Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar opened.
Yeah, but that's just because Brock Lesnar wanted to go home.
Who was it? Taz. I think he said, if you're not closing shop, if you're not main eventing, the best spot to be in is the opening match. The crowd is as hot as it's going to be for the night because they'll be tired after that. Like they want to cheer somebody in that opening match, and if you're in that opening match, you're going to get a huge reaction from the crowd.
And I completely disagree with that too. I feel like mid card is underrated.
It might be underrated. But the crowd is hot.
Yeah, but you need to start off with a good match, right? But in the mid card, you need to get the crowd back into it. There may have been a dud match before you, so in the mid card, there's got to be something fire to keep the crowd interested to carry them over to what might be another dud match before the main event. So I feel like mid card is don't get enough respect.
Taz. Peter Senercia, I think that's how he says his name, has a message for you, sir. Let me just beat me if you can, survive if I let you. You've never heard that phrase. Oh my God, I'm so fucking old. You've never heard that?
Nah, was that did he use that at ECW?
Just throw the damn belt. I'm quitting my job. You've never heard that? Oh man, yeah. He used that a couple.
Sounds a little familiar.
Yeah, a time or two he might have used it. Yeah, maybe it was the beginning of his theme song. Maybe it was the slogan. He had it on T-shirts and his FTW. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
It was an ECW, right?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, I wasn't watching ECW.
Eddie Johnson, what is a finishing move that would be the weakest in a real fight?
Well, I hate all those moves where it's too complicated. I love Zoe Stark, but that Z360 is stupid as fuck. But you put their head on your hand, you spin them around,
it's
and
too
then
much.
That's
too many things.
I hate all those type of moves.
MVP's finisher back in the day was complicated like that. Like you got to put your knee behind their neck and then spin them around with the arm.
The overdrive, yeah.
There was a lot happening there.
That's another dumb one. One move I hate. I love Eddie Kingston, but I despise this so much. It's his machine gun chops. He puts them in the corner. He's clearly slapping his chest as he slaps their chest, and it looks so stupid. I'm just like, I'm embarrassed to be a wrestling fan. It's just like, why is he? Anybody who's watching that doesn't watch wrestling is like, why is he hitting himself?
Yo, this is my guy. The big ending, bro. That hurts you way more than it hurts your opponent. You're your opponent's crash pad at that point. The way that they land.
Yeah, they're landing.
But the all-time for me would be the Cobra. What was it? It was the thing that Santino used to do.
the Cobra.
Yeah, it's the Cobra. Yeah, that's the one. I'm like, dude, you hit somebody with that? Nah, it was.
You better put some respect on that. He almost won a WWE championship off of that. He should have won a WWE championship.
Yeah, if they would have put that belt on him back in the day,
bro, the crowd was so hot for it, man.
What does that matter? Doesn't matter if the crowd's hot for you. The hell are you talking about?
Tell that to LA Knight.
Yeah. No, LA Knight will tell that to you. What's your definitive? Like, what's your one?
One. I'm gonna go with no, that's actually a good one. I was gonna say Judas Effect, but that's actually a good one.
Hit you with the back with the elbow and your lip, man.
It
kind
can
of
work
suck.
in a real fight.
Yeah.
But when he does it, sometimes it barely catches you. So it's like, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, Zoe Stark. I'm gonna go with the Z360. It's just the only thing I can think of right now.
All right.
There is worse. I'm sorry, Zoe Stark, 'cause I love you.
He's like apologizing through his tears. Our man Coco, where do you think Damian Priest fits into the current title picture?
He doesn't.
He's just outside of it.
It's right outside.
He's looking
I don't see him winning when he cashes in.
But nobody sees the cash in winner winning until they actually win. I don't know that I said that right.
Malarkey, sir.
Malarkey. Nobody saw Edge being champion before he was actually Were you watching at that time? Were you watching back in 05? Get this.
No, I might have not been watching, but I think I was.
He's about to call bullshit on me.
No, I was back and forth, man. When Vince McMahon started doing dumb shit, it was like, all right, I'm taking a year off.
Yeah.
But I was watching for that. But I'm gonna say people saw that coming. Edge was who they wanted for a while.
Edge is who they wanted, but I mean, like, I think sometimes until you actually see somebody with a championship, it's very difficult to see somebody with a championship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with Big E, before he became champion, I was like, this motherfucker's never going to be champion. And then he became champion. I was like, oh my God, this motherfucker's champion.
We thought that just because of the last few years they booked the Money in the Bank winner so terribly. So there was no reason for us to believe that he was actually going to win and actually going to cash in successfully. So that's why we thought that. So I don't see Damian Priest as a champion.
I could see it if only just for, one night. Go ahead, Luther. But if only for one night, I could see him being the champion, and it being used as like a crutch to drive a wedge between him and Rhea and Finn, or however they're going to do that whole thing.
I don't even see that. I don't even see that.
Damn. All right, D. Lucius, who are your final four in both Rumbles, and what's one surprise entrant you would like to see in either Rumble?
All right, let's start with the men's.
Yeah.
Surprise entrant. I'm going with Sean Spears, Ty Dillinger.
Ooh.
He's done with AEW.
Huh.
He already teasing on Twitter that he's coming in at number 10. So we shall see.
I think I talked myself into this one. I think I worked myself into a shoot on this one. I really want. I'm not fucking with you, all right? I want to see The Rock come out at number 31 after Cody Rhodes has eliminated everybody, and I want him to toss Cody Rhodes' ass to the ring, ass out of the ring, and I want to hear the whine, the collective groan and moan of Wrestle Talk when The Rock at number 31. This is the most power-hungry thing anyone could ever do. Way more than Vince McMahon winning a damn thing. At number 31, comes out and wins the Royal Rumble. I want that. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. He said, "What do you want to happen?" I want that to happen, bro.
You did work yourself into a shoot, and I would love to see it.
I'd love to see it.
Like you said, the Wrestle Talk community losing their collective shit. Oh, it would be beautiful. I would just be sitting down with popcorn, watching Tio and Phil and everybody wild out. Number 31? Number 31? That's not even a thing. It's like, yeah.
Yo, why is my phone getting so hot? Like, what is happening right now? It'd be great, man. It would be great. For the women, I'm not going to hold you, man. I want Sasha Banks to pull up.
I just want Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill. There we go.
I just want to face off with Bianca. I've been wanting this from she signed, damn it. And they're playing my emotions right now, bro.
Now, if she starts now, has she done enough on WWE TV to be able to tell the story of her and Bianca? Or should this be something that they build up to for WrestleMania 41?
No, she hasn't done enough to tell the story, but this could be the start of it. The build to WrestleMania.
Yeah. I mean, they've done more for her and Charlotte, who could be coming back sooner than we thought. I don't think in time for the Rumble, but could be coming back sooner than we thought. They've done more to build up Charlotte and Jade than Bianca and Jade. I don't even think Bianca was on TV when Jade was there.
No, she wasn't. She was like on vacation or something.
Yeah, they played it off as an injury, or maybe she was filming a TV show. But yeah.
Oh right, they have the reality show coming.
Yeah,
next month.
I don't think we saw Montez at that time either. Now that I think about it. Okay. Right on. No, I could see. I would love to see either one of those, though.
Yeah, most definitely. So as far as Final Four, give me the man. Give me Bianca and Jade. Give me Sasha Banks.
Damn. Now that I think about it, I got your same Final Four, except instead of Jade, I got Bayley. But you know what? No, let me switch it up. I'll go Dakota Kai, Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Bianca Belair.
Dakota Kai, though?
But that's really kind of depending on whether or not Sasha comes back. If not Sasha, then Jade. Yes, Dakota Kai, because I want Dakota Kai to eliminate Bayley.
I mean, she can do that during the match. We don't need her in the final.
Well, Bayley's got to look like she's going to win it, though.
Is she? Does she?
Maybe she comes out at number 1, eliminates everyone, and then at the very, very end gets eliminated by Dakota Kai, who doesn't win. Oh, damn, you know who we forgot about?
Who?
Ms. Blue Tongue. Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan.
Oh, yeah, we did forget about her.
Yeah. That doesn't change my Final Four. Sorry, Love. But, that's just where we are with this.
Alexa Bliss as well. She might be.
Alexa, well, she just gave birth, right?
My Alexa. I don't even remember. Actually, yeah, I feel like it was just. You're right.
You're not getting me. For the men.
Ultra canceled.
Who you got for the men?
For the men, what is this, Final Four?
Yeah.
The Rock, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk. The fourth one is a question. Brock Lesnar. Let's put Brock Lesnar. I just want to see The Rock and Brock Lesnar face off.
Why?
Just because
what did The Rock do to you?
I just want to see them slap me one time. They ain't slapped me since what, 2002?
Look, I'm good. Give me Gunther, Cody, Punk, and Not Drew. Gunther, Cody, Punk, and I guess Lesnar. I could see Lesnar.
Yeah. I feel like it's pretty much a guarantee Lesnar's coming back.
Yeah. And
no
maybe
way he's
Gunther
missing
eliminates Lesnar, and that's how they get the program for WrestleMania.
Say this for the past couple of years, though. Are they ever going to do this?
I think, this time because what was Brock doing last year at WrestleMania? He didn't have shit. He was fighting Omos. They could have done this last year now that I think about it. But I guess they had the thing with Sheamus and Drew, and that was money, so. Huh.
Yeah, that was one of the best matches on the card.
Yeah, that was definitely money. Let's see what else we got here. We already did Dane McPott. Another from Coco. Will Cody get back to his story? They mentioning his daddy Dusty again. I think yeah, he's back in his story mode.
He always mentions Dusty. I feel like there's not a night they don't mention.
I thought he was going to cry last night. The moment that CM Punk mentioned Dusty, I was like, bro, get the waterworks. Get the Kleenex ready.
He is such a fucking politician, bro. Fake ass tears. Fake ass tears. I'm gonna get heat. I don't give a. Those tears are fake, bro. They've always been fake. You notice we called him out on crying every week, and then he stopped crying.
He cut it out.
He listens to the podcast.
He must.
I see you, Cody. I see you in the views. They show us people who view it. I'm lying, but they show us people who view it. And Cody's in there, all right?
Bro, Cody's definitely a politician. Did you see last night he grabbed that sign? He was like, "Give me that sign." He signed the guy's sign with his marker.
Oh, Cody's a politician, man.
He is, man. He is. That brother's running for president.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So that ends our questions, man. That's it. That's it for our questions. Anything else, sir?
I just want to say to everybody, if you listen to the podcast, go ahead and subscribe on YouTube. We might be getting paid on there soon. You never know. We're so close.
There we go.
We're really
yeah, we are.
We're close. And
it's all about perspective. You know what I mean? It's all about perspective.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're on Jupiter, bro, we're there. If you're on Jupiter, bro, we're there. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. We're close. We're close.
There you go.
And drop us a 5-star on Spotify. That'll help Spotify push us, and we'll get back to getting paid on there too. We were making money, bro. We could have buy us a whole candy bar.
Yeah, bro, like a Fifth Avenue or something like that. Yeah. Maybe that will make people not want to listen because they don't want to be interrupted by ads.
You right. It's the end of the show.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I mean, you made it this far.
They're already turning it on.
Yeah, you're ready.
And I'm the Mass Hope. Follow me on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok for your daily wrestling news.
And I am Sir Blackston. Listen, all right, we hit our goal last week of 92.4. We are just 20 away from our goal of 92.3. I don't know what the F is going on with the wonderful folks at TikTok. Yeah, so if you can follow, go ahead and follow over on TikTok. And of course on Instagram and YouTube and various other places. And we out. Peace.
Thanks for checking out Raw Impact Radio. Follow us on social media at Raw Impact Radio. Available wherever you listen to podcasts.